Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Tashwita Gupta, your ACCA mentor. So today, guys, our results were finally out, and since morning, my day has been great. I've been receiving phenomenal results from around the world, from students who have enrolled with me online at Wi-Fi, or who've studied offline with me, or who have not even enrolled with me but still have referred to free resources through YouTube. I've been receiving such kind words from the students, but I'm not making this video for their appreciation. I will make that as a separate one. This video, I really feel that I have the need to address the students who flunked their paper this time. Not just SBR, FR, but any exam, knowledge level, skill level, or your professional level, any paper. I want you guys to listen to this very carefully. So, guys, I know that when we see a score like 49, 48, 45, or even something below than 40 in 30s, sometimes in 20s. Okay, 20s and 30s, I believe that you were not well prepared. So somewhere you were expecting that, or you were expecting not a pass. If not exactly the score, but you were not expecting a pass. But if I talk about someone who got a 49, that person had a fair chance if he got 1 mark extra, and not even one half mark extra, because with half they rounded off to 50. So I know if we receive 48, 47, 49, it's very disheartening. It feels like, how is this happening with me? Is it for real? Like any time in life we face failure, we feel like this can't be true. This has never happened with me in the past. How it can happen now? We are not able to accept it. And then we get into that loop of blaming the situations around us, or blaming God, that why did he do this with you? Why it happens with you only? So all these feelings, these emotions get mixed in our mind, and that's very natural. I think it happens with all. So the point is, I'm not going to say that, guys, by failing and you are sad about it is a bad thing. You shouldn't be sad. You should be very happy about it, or you should be strong. No, let's be practical. We flunked a paper. We'll be sad about it. That's the process. You need to first accept the failure. You need to accept your emotions, that yes, I am currently sad because this thing has happened with me, and I was not expecting it, and it's not in accordance with my expectation. It is not something which will lead to any good for me as far as I think as of now. So if we fail, we think this is the end of the world. I'll give you the broader perspective. I know I'm not someone in 60s or 50s who would tell you the experience of life or something like that. But whatever experience that I have had, since I'm working in this industry since like 18 years of my age, when people are usually enjoying in college. So I have had my share of experiences, and I would like to tell you that some point in time when it feels like everything is gone, after this there is a dead end. Now you're done. This is the ultimate failure, whether academically, whether professionally, or personally. In any sphere of your life, when you feel such things, that is your lowest low. That's your lowest low. You guys know, once we hit the lowest low, that's the only when we jump back, or we jump to the highest potential of our life, to the highest result of our life. If you've not seen the lowest, no, if you've been a person who's been passing every time, who's been good, getting good results every time, never seen a failure, never seen anything bad in life, you won't get the maturity. You won't get that sensibility. You won't get that feeling of gratitude in life. That's what I have experienced. I was a person who never seen failures. I was a person who never always been a topper. And still, if when I face failure in my professional or personal life, I've recently seen there's a rough patch going on, but point is that I counsel myself because I know that my life is not stagnant, right? It's not going to be like leveled. Every time I'm going to be happy with whatever is happening with me. There will be doubts and then there will be ups. There will be downs, there will be ups. So that's life. But the point is, when there is a down, I not just give up on any aspect of my life. I need not give up on my self confidence. I should not doubt myself. Yes, it was a low, but it's a matter of time. It will pass by. Every lowest of your time passes by. And then, after, as we say, after every dark night, there's always a bright morning. And that will happen with you too. So I know we are hurt as of now that why this thing has happened. We shouldn't be at this place. Why God did this with us. Please write it somewhere. Get it in written from me. Whatever is happening with you today, in short term, you'll feel like this is not good for me. But in the longer run, when you look back at it, you'll realize, oh, this happened with me because of this reason. Now, because that happened, today I am like this. Because I faced a failure back then, because I faced an issue back then, I had a self doubt. I was in my lowest back then. That's why today I am having that sensibility or I am having that stability. I'm having that gratitude. So, this thing is surely going to help you in the aspect of life, psychologically. Plus, uh, if I talk about practically, that's a separate thing, right? I'm just talking about what you're feeling as of now. So, whatever you're feeling is totally fine. Just vent it out, accept it, understand whatever happened, happened for your good. I know it's very hard to even think about like this that, ma'am, I failed. It happened for my good. You won't realize today. You'll realize it later on. When things will turn according to how they were destined to, and then you'll realize that whatever happened with me was for my own good. So, guys, I have dealt with that aspect of your emotions, aspect of the self doubt which you are in, the cursing which you might be doing. Or you might be thinking, oh, my parents will think like that, my friends will think like that. What will my employer think? Let me be very honest with you. The employer doesn't give a damn about how many papers you failed. Okay, you should have a reason for it. If you have failed, I accept my failures. I'm not lying to you. I accept my failures. And then if I've failed, I've later on passed this paper. So employer has nothing to do with it. They don't judge you on the criteria based upon how easily you've passed any qualification. And you think your parents might be judging you. And let me tell you, they're the only people on this planet, on this universe, who won't judge you. Every other person will judge you. I won't even say your friends won't judge you. They might also judge you. But your parents, your immediate family, they would never ever judge you. So they are your true friends, right? So why do you care about other people, other society? Don't give a damn about them. They don't matter. When they were not there, when you're doing the harder work, then they have no right to comment on anything based on your result. You've not held me in my hard work. When I was putting the efforts, you have no rights to comment or ask or suggest anything related to my results. Society, relatives, friends, anyone. So don't have that fear of judgment. Secondly, please do not think that you are good for nothing. If you failed once, you failed twice, you were already preparing some paper, you were already having trouble related to that exam, and now you failed in the previous exam. So you're doubting yourself that previous one is also not cleared, and the current one which I was studying, I was not okay with that also. Am I even capable to do ACCA? All these thoughts. I've been receiving messages from many students on my Insta that, ma'am, I failed the paper twice, I failed the paper thrice, and I think I'm not meant for ACCA. Before jumping to such conclusions, okay, you want to jump to such conclusions. I'm not a person who would say just linger on with a qualification in that zeal that I want to clear it, I want to clear it. Practically, just think for the solution. Let's come to the practical aspect. If we have failed in any exam, we've got a 49. The examiner must have reviewed your paper 10 times already while giving you 49. ACCA has that policy because they know half a mark will make 49 to 50. If they've kept you at 49, there's a reason to it. And you need to find that reason. Once you're well, just take few hours, accept your emotions, went them out, get back to work, get back to investigation. Why this happened practically? So, practically, there must be some reason. Maybe your answer writing, maybe your time management, maybe you didn't do the enough practice, and maybe you did everything right, but on the day of the exam, the things were not in your favor. That is luck. And luck does play a role in your success. What happens on the day of the exam is equally important what happened in your phase of preparation. Maybe you fell ill, maybe there was a technical issue, maybe the exam was left. You've been managing time well throughout, but suddenly on the day of exam, you just had a nervous breakdown and you were not able to manage the time. So all these things, guys, in you have to investigate practically that what could have been the reason for my failure. Now, once you identify a reason or a set of reasons, you need to start working on them. So if you've got somewhere around 45 to 50, that means there is some issue with your practice, time management. Maybe you've not written mocks, maybe you've not practiced the kit, or you've practiced the kit, but you've not done honest practice. I'm going to discuss all these things in the upcoming videos, like what is honest practice, how you do the things, and how you can manage your exams in the remaining days. But just investigate till then. At least investigate. I'll give you the solutions, but the reason should be with you by the time I give you the further guidance. Why was there a failure? Right? So, was it conceptual issue? I was not okay with concepts. Maybe I lingered on or procrastinated till the end. So, when I covered the concept, I did it in a rush. I was not okay with the concepts. That's why I was not confident, and that's why I took a lot of time, and that led to failure. So anything that you know was there as a loophole, don't be egoistic in this. Okay, don't be unrealistic. Actually, honestly, being truthful to yourself. You don't want to tell this reason to your parents, fine, you tell me. And ma'am, this was the reason of my failure. I know sometimes we don't accept our faults. We don't want to tell people that this is my mistake, I did this mistake, and that's why I am in this. I failed in my paper. So if you don't want to tell them, don't worry. Just know yourself that this was the mistake that I committed. Now you need to work on this mistake. I'm going to give you solutions for these mistakes in the upcoming videos. So I just wanted to address you guys to just ease the environment that it's okay if you have flunked. It's not end of the world. I've seen many people failing their exam, then having a bigger comeback. This time I have taught around 5 to 10, I don't know the exact, but I have a range 5 to 10 such students who flunked 3 times in SBR. And just with a little push and a little guidance, they ended up passing, that too with flying colors. So the point is, it's not something always about that I'm not meant for this qualification. Maybe some things are going wrong in your preparation. We need to fix them. So, if any exam that you're giving, if you think you need any help of any mentor, please go for it. Why to hesitate? Our end goal is to pass our paper, right? Our end goal is not to save our coaching fees or anything like that. So, if you think you're bad at practice, just enroll with a person who will help you with practice. If you think you're bad in giving, you've not given mocks, enroll with someone who will just check your mocks. So, we'll find solution based upon actual problem. Okay, so don't worry, whatever has happened has happened. Stay smiling. There's nothing in this world. I've realized it a harder way. There's nothing in this world which is any way important than your mental health. Your mental health is your priority. Okay, so yes, I've gone through an emotion. I accept that emotion. I went out that emotion, and I'm going to come out of that emotion, and I'm going to work hard towards the goal practically. I'll channelize my energy. It's like in Hindi we say, ठुकरा के मेरा प्यार मेरा इंतकाम देखेगी. So that sort of thing you have to do with ACCA. For the ones who don't understand Hindi, just forget about it. But the thing is that somebody denied your proposal, and now you're like, I'll become successful in life and I'll show you. So that type of energy you want in your life now. Okay. So have that energy, be that energetic just very soon. Just get out of this emotion of hurt and everything as soon as possible. Take today's time, tomorrow I need you all back on track. So if you want to discuss anything with me, literally anything, I know I've been busy since morning. You can find the way of contacting me in the description box. And you can just comment down also anything you want to discuss. I'll be more than happy to help you. Okay. So we all stand together wherever the issue will arise. We will solve that issue. We'll not have the fear of judgment. We will not have any hurtful emotions in our heart when we are practically working towards passing the paper. So that's it, guys. I hope it was helpful for you. May God bless you all and please keep smiling. That's the ultimate thing which you want from yourself and even your parents want from you. So please keep smiling. Don't be stressed. Everything will get well. This time shall also pass. All the best.